I wanted to make a video talking about one thing that I've been doing to not only rehab from my post jab long COVID, but to also test my health. If you've been going through something like what I've been going through with the neurological symptoms, the aches, the pain, the fatigue, the brain fog, um, you can have a week, days where you think you're feeling pretty good. Maybe you'll be a little bit achy, but you'll be able to go out, like get lunch or dinner with friends, kind of hang out. But then all of a sudden, out of the blue, you're just done and you're bedridden, 17 hours sleeping, and it's just one of those days. And that's just the way it goes with this. We'll just refer to it as long COVID. And when I got really sick a few years ago, I was essentially just completely bedridden. I would just sit in this bed and I literally just watch anime all day. Um, I would try to read, but my brain fog was so bad that even reading was tough. Like if I forgot to put the bookmark in, I would 100% like forget where I was. It was really bad. But as my brain kept coming back, I would start getting a little bit more focus and brain power to do stuff. Now, even if the body feels horrible, if the mind is starting to feel a little bit better, the brain fog's going away, you can do some stuff. So, what I started doing was trying to play some video games as my cat comes up with friends. Um, I would try playing Fortnite, and this was like 2 years ago or so. And I could maybe play a few games, then I would get extremely shaky. I would get in a lot of pain. I'd get fatigued, dizzy, brain fog, and that would just be from a few games. So what I then started doing was, in my time, I would play this game called Bloons Tower Defense, which is something that you could pause, stop. It does not get the heart rate up, but it kind of gets the brain moving because I would do like math and calculations in it because it was a tower defense strategy game. So I kind of used that as a way to rehab and recover from what I was dealing with. There would, of course, be days where I would feel too bad to do anything, so I wouldn't touch that, of course. Um, One thing I also started doing was trying to learn some Spanish, as well as trying to learn how to type. I had read that when you are learning something new, like a new language, it can help create new pathways in the brain to help not only activate or reactivate parts, but to get the let's call it brain power going. So I did some of that, but I didn't stick with it. And lately, I've been getting into more streaming as my health has been getting better, and I even would stream some Fortnite. There would be days though that I could only stream maybe like 30 minutes or an hour, and that was about it. There would be there was a time in July of this year when I actually caught COVID again, and I was so sick for like a week or so, had a really bad fever. But then once I got better from that, I feel like going through the Paxlovid, and again, not a doctor, no recommendations. This is my own experience, as well as the fever and all the other treatments, maybe even help burn out some of my underlying post jab long COVID health issues. And I actually felt a lot better. So I streamed Fortnite one day for like 3 hours, and I felt relatively fine after. However, that was short lived. And so, one thing that I'll do to kind of test myself is I will try playing video games. I don't play the Fortnite or the shooters anymore. I feel like it's a little bit too intense on my body. I'll start getting shaky, fatigued, brain fog. There'll even be some days with like when I play Black Myth Wukong where I will play like a boss and the boss gets your heart rate going and then I will be like just so out of it. So like yesterday I played for like an hour in the morning, then I got very shaky, and then I took a nap for 2 hours, woke up and felt a bit better. So my thought process between this whole thing and going back and forth with disability and all that is like I'm starting to get to the point where I can do some stuff, but it's to the point where like the neurological stress of like a video game, it's just it serves as a barometer. Like if you can sit at home and play video games all day, you're healthy. But I'm not at that point yet. I have been going on more walks, but the purpose of me making this video is I wanted to talk about if you are suffering with what I'm suffering for, and you kind of need a thing to be a barometer on how good you are and what your brain can handle. and what your neurological, say, tolerance is, try playing some video games. They keep you active. There are parts though that get too stressful or cause the adrenaline to spike. And as you know, with this long COVID, it is a not just neurological, but it's your veins and your blood flow, your circulatory system. So if you have poor circulation, then getting your blood rate going, your heart rate going could have some detrimental effects too. So looking back at what I'm doing this year, like I would not have been able to do it last year. So I am slowly getting better. But if you are suffering with post jab long COVID, I would say try testing out some video games and use that as a barometer for if your brain power is good enough and if your body and your neurological system is ready to start handling the stress of a daily life again. It's helped me. It's been helping me. Today, not feeling the best, so I don't plan on playing any video games. If I do play Wukong, I'm not gonna try to fight any bosses. I'll just, try to take it easy and XP farm or go explore. Um, but it's all about with this trying to find something that you can use to really give yourself the confidence to feel better and testing it. Because as you know, there's sometimes you feel good, other times you feel bad. You can take a nap, it fixes right away, but it's a bit unpredictable. So learn what helps you, learn what hurts you, try to find something to test yourself so we can always keep pushing. And I hope my advice to you helps. So thanks for listening, and I'll make more videos like this. Thank you.